Oh man, Doc, thanks so much for seeing me, man. I'm tripping right now, man. It's just these samples is making me lose my mind right now, man. I need your help. Okay, Mr. Clemens, come on in. Goodness, I didn't know we had you on schedule today. I'll be happy to take a time with you and see what's going on. Seems like you're still concerned about samples these days. Okay, well, let's talk about it. All right, yeah, so it's like, you know how I feel about the samples, man. It's like, it's some good ones out there that I really, really love. And I appreciate the way that the artists, use some old school stuff to bring it into the new school and make it look good. But then there's some old ones, man. They just like, this new artists, man, they just do it the way that I hate and I can't stand it, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know that one dude. Okay, hold on. We're not going to say his name. Relax. Take a seat if you can. But this is the thing. We already know that samples are used to incorporate old songs into new ones. They take little hints and make it something brand new and refreshing. Not supposed to be something that sounds recut and rehashed like the old songs. Again, that's something that we've already discussed. So let's just take some time to delve into the new songs that have been something that's done it the right way, okay? All right, cool. So listen, I got a stereo in my pocket, man. I know it's a little goofy, but I keep it on me at all times. You know what I'm talking about? So the first song I want to play you, dog, it's my jam. It's by Drake, man. So Drake got a song called You With Me. He released it when he came out with his album just a couple years back, and it's the sample of he did with DMX. So You With Me. What these bitches want from a nigga. Listen, I'm just gonna play it for you.
Till it's gone, that I got to know now. Is you with me, you what? Nigga trying to give me a nuts. Cause honey's wanna give me the bug. I'm probably down.
Song till we gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me, or what? Yeah. Like a lot of...
All right, man. So you hear how it sounds, man. You hear how seamless the beat is in the background. It has the slight vocals of where DMX was just singing his lyrics, but it wasn't the entirety of the song. Drake took a sample of the original and made it something entirely brand new. Now, granted, Drake is probably one of the biggest artists in the world and he can do no wrong in some people's eyes, but he took a sample of a great song and didn't really make you want to go back to the original song. He did a little bit, but really focused on enjoying the new song. And that's the purpose of these samples. And you feel me, Doc? I know you feel me on this. Okay, I understand. That makes sense. Toss me the stereo for a second. So you're saying that you enjoy these songs because they have great aspects of the initial song and make an entirely new one. I've got another song similar to that from another artist. Her name is Ari Lennox. She sampled Busta Rhymes' song, Y'all, 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 y'all. I'm not a rapper, so let's just play it.
Ay. 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 Sleeping.
Y'all, 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 y'all.
So you see how the song sounds just like the original. It does have the same beat in the background, but it is sped up quite a bit to make you still feel like you know the initial song, but it's making it an entirely new one. So I understand the initial thought that you're enjoying these songs and that they're working out how you like them to do. So I get that. Yeah, Doc, you get me. That's why I came to you, man. That's why I pay you $5 every other week, because it's just making it work like this. So yeah, toss it back to me. Toss it back. Yeah, so the last song I really, really like, man. It's by Eminem. He just came out with it a couple weeks back. It's called Farewell. He sampled an old school Jamaican song called, I think his name is Sabine and something like that. It's called No Fear. That song jam, man. Let me play it for you real quick.
Cinderella, but feels like I slept with her wicked stepmother. But how the hell am I still in love with a motherfucking chick there's at least a million of? They say love the one you with, but the shit is killing us. Our love's on some other.
So you see what I'm saying? You see how in the background Eminem does still have the song going, but he samples it in a way that it's not making you think like, oh, this is the exact same song. It's just giving you vibes of it. And he just reshapes it to something new. So you still get that vibe of the initial song, but you also understand that it's something completely new and nothing like the initial. This is good, Mr. Clemens. I feel like we've come to a good spot in the meetings that we're having where you have a good understanding of what you like. And we don't really have to, worry about any of the old artists that you don't enjoy. Oh, you just reminded me. DJ. We don't say his name. We use our mantra to cleanse our body and mind of any of the impurities from DJs. We are the best. Say it with me. We are the best. You're right. We are the best. One more time. We are the best. He's a thief. He's a damn thief. That nigga take all the original songs from any artist he loves and repurposes them. This nigga took two of the greatest songs of all time. Sorry, Miss Jackson from Outkast and Maria, Maria from fucking Wyclef. He stole them and re-released them as his own. This nigga says we are the best in the first 2 seconds of the song to make you think, oh, it's something new. No, it's the exact same song. This nigga re-released I'm Sorry, Miss Jackson by the greatest hip hop group of all time. You understand me, Doc? He released the same song. He didn't change the beat. He didn't change the cadence. He released the same song. How do you do that? How do you do that as one of the pioneers of being a DJ from the 90s and just come out with a song that you were alive the same time it came out? How do you do that? And then say it's new. He did the same thing with Maria's song. How do you take it from one of the biggest songs in the 90s too? And then you just put on some new artists. You put on, what's that nigga's name? Bryson Tiller and what's her name? Rihanna. You put both of them on the same song to try to trick us, but you ain't trick me. You ain't trick me. It burns my ass every time I see them niggas play this song. As if it's something that's grand and brand new. There's a difference when you play a sample, like I mentioned earlier. The sample is supposed to have just a snippet. It's a tiny, itty little bit, small amount of the initial song. But no, DJ Khaled gives you 4 minutes of this same song, Doc. The same song. How you expect me to be happy with that? Okay, Ms. Clemens, calm down. I understand this is something that we've talked about a lot in our previous meetings. Let's just listen to the song and actually see how in tune it is with the original. Okay, let's just take a look.
We the best music.
Another one.
We the best music. DJ Khaled.
I don't know if you could take it.
Okay. I understand your point. It sounds damn near identical. Excuse my language, but I can understand the distrust and displeasure with DJ Khaled coming out with something that is identical to the previous song that he's just sampled. Well, I almost wouldn't call it a sample. I would just call it a re-release. But there can't be any other artists out there that have done something like this, can it? Doc, you must think I'm retarded. You got to. Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion. Big old freak, big booty, big old. She released the same song as I'll Be Sure. Night and Day was one of the biggest songs in the 80s. She literally used the exact same beat, exact same lyrics, and just made it something great. Now, mind you, no, not the same lyrics, but the same cadence of the song. It didn't change it up a little bit. Once the beat start, it's Night and Day. That's all I heard throughout the song. Of course it's gonna be a hit. Of course it's gonna be a hit. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Listen.
Big old freak, big booty, big old tree. I'ma make 'em wait for the cook. Wait, hit it in these big old skis. Hey.
You see, it's the exact same song. And you think I'm lying, don't you? Oh, this is a one in the current event. She's a new artist. Wrong. She did it 2 times in a year. Twice. She just released another song, not even 5 days ago, called BITCH. That's how it's not. It's not the real word. It's just acronym. BITCH. But she copied another artist. No, not a small artist. Not nobody you never heard of. Tupac. Fucking Pac. Listen to the song.
It ain't always about what you like. Sometimes it's about what's right. I'd rather be a BITCH, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm tripping anyway. You know you can't control me, baby.
I'd rather be a NIGGA, so we can get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby. You need a thug in your life, cause busters ain't loving.
She copied I'd rather be a NIGGA. Word for word, beat for beat, Doc. Word for word, beat for beat, sample for everything's the same. Nothing has changed in the song. I listened to it for 0.5 seconds and I want to throw my phone again. It's remarkable how somebody could go into the studio and play this and then not only say, oh, I'm gonna try something different, I'm gonna do the same thing. How you gonna do that? You can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. You're ridiculous. You're a liar, Doc. Tell me I'm lying. I do actually have another point as well, similar to yours. I heard a song not too long ago by French Montana. It sounded like an old song that I heard. I'll let you hear it. You tell me your thoughts on it, okay? Give me one. Let's take a look.
It's time to escape, but I don't know where the fuck I'm or down, right or left, life or death. I see my
Ass niggas on the corner flagging me like, what's up with you? Several max me. What's up with the coke wave? What's up with the crew? Is that nigga still in jail? What the nigga do?
Well, it seems like this is something that's going to be a normal occurrence in the hip hop, even R&B industry, where large artists from, you know, the most famous to the recently new are going to come out with songs that have samples and incorporate a lot of these older songs. That's something that's just not going to stop. But you have to understand that even if they do it, it's okay. It's their way of interpreting the artist. I mean, even some of the biggest artists in the world, like J. Cole, for instance, he's come out with a song called Just Like a Star, sampling Kareem Daily Ray. I mean, I'm sure that's something that just aggravates you to no other. Is that correct?
Just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page, you have appeared to my life. Just like a
Welcome to the life of a nice brother, light-skinned, black father, white mother. Tried to be a player, found out I'm a slight lover. Come from Carolina, I'm fly.
See, Doc, I don't even know who J. Cole is. You know, if I heard him, I'm sure he was doing it in the best way possible, and in no way, shape, or form would it be something that'd be exactly like I'm angry about today. So I don't know.
just like a
Welcome to
star.
the life of a nice brother, light-skinned, black father, white mother.